Hello again, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Dudes, Where's My Par? I'm your host, Jung64, and tonight's episode, and well, quite frankly, every episode from here on out, is going to be sponsored by Mom's Meatloaf. So delicious, and I can't get in any trouble for that. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. I do have a question that I will answer as far as the game goes, but before I do that, I received a testimonial from a fan who I feel the need to address this. It's Scott from Tennessee, and he told me that I thoroughly enjoy watching your videos. They have helped me with my game tremendously. I have got the confidence now to step up in bigger coin rooms and face tougher challenges. They don't even see me coming. Scott, that is awesome. Buddy, you just keep on grinding. Love it. Okay, moving on. Question of the night comes from Betty in Ohio. And Betty says, I have a hard time playing in the wind. Is there any tips you can give me on playing in these hurricane type winds? Well, Betty, if it was me and I was dealing with hurricane force winds, I would stay my ass in the basement, or at least make sure that the house is boarded up, in case you lose power. Make sure you got plenty of that cherry Kool-Aid to last through the storm. But as far as the game goes, there are some courses that will give you those strong winds that you may feel like you're in a hurricane, especially those dead straight left to right, right to left crosswinds where you don't think you can hit it in a fairway. There's several different things out there that people use. Now, some have charts that they use. Others have, the clock method, which nowadays it's very hard to use the clock method, especially for younger players, because they don't really know what a clock is. I mean, they look at their phone and it shows them the time, and they don't know what 12 o'clock is, and they don't know what 4 o'clock is. It just says 4:15, so they know what 4:15 is because it's just numbers. I mean, they're not looking at any like a face of a clock like you and I might know. By the time they figured it out, they might as well have used the sundial method because it's going to take them forever before they get there. Other people have calculations that they use, but I'm assuming that you're using mobile and head-to-head, so you got 45 seconds, and you can't decipher a calculation on a chalkboard of Goodwill Hunting. It's just going to take you way too long. You'll time out, and that'll be the end of it. So, what I suggest, like I yesterday in my video, when you're playing with yourself, and you get those hard, stiff winds blowing everything, in the thick bush. Just practice a little bit. Just go to any course, but mainly St. Andrews and Pebble Beach, because that's where you're going to get the most wind. But you can set it. You can do your settings when you practice, when you play by yourself, to go to high winds. And the method that I use is, it's called a little bit more, a little bit less. And what I do when I have winds that are high like that is I line it up where I think I need to be, and then I look at it again, and if I don't think let's say I got a 30-mile-an-hour wind and I'm at St. Andrews, and I don't want to be in that thick bush. I want to be in the soft, the manicured, trimmed short grass. I may go a little bit more. And if I think I aimed a little bit too far, I may go a little bit less. So, a little bit more, a little bit less. That's the way I like to play. The other stuff, it just takes too long, and I just like to get it over with. So, anyway, thank you for the question, Betty. I really hope that helped. Everybody, enjoy your night, and it's Friday. Get ready for the weekend. All right. Talk to you guys later.